Sure. I think for most people, and like myself, the first time I experienced politics and I felt excited, I felt like I had a bit of agency, I felt like I had control over the political process as a whole, was when I was a kid. I remember picketing outside of a city council election, holding up signs for my candidate. And I think for many people, myself included, city council elections and local politics is where you feel like you have the most recourse in a policy and political making conversation. And for me, it's the exact same way. I felt like I met my candidate. I was 13 years old. I met my candidate. I shook his hand. I held up my sign. I handed out leaflets to folks walking to voting booths. And that's why I felt like for the first time I really had recourse, and I feel like I had agency in the political process. I think the issue, though, is that, and the reason why we got into this work in the first place, is that that feeling is evaporated for most people. People feel like they have no stake in the political process. They feel like they drop a vote into a booth and nothing comes out of it. They feel like there's no voice on their behalf in the Capitol. What we want to do is bridge a real gap, the real gap that's emerged between the people of Texas and the folks in the Capitol. Bridge that gap by inviting folks from all around Texas to participate in a real policymaking conversation where their ideas aren't just given lip service, aren't just given a form letter in return about how their legislators is really taking their opinion seriously. We wanted to have them at the decision-making table with the lobbyists, with the elected officials, with their staffers, with the business associations, and coming to real political solutions for real problems everyday Texans face. So, my personal experience in the political process from a young age was very beneficial. It was very good. And I think for many people it is in local politics. We want to bring that same feeling of empowerment that people have around local politics to statewide politics.